Eastern Ghouta's torment has continued for a third day, and no one is being spared by Assad's forces and his Russian allies. Buildings housing civilians are being specifically targeted. Everywhere there is the desperate, anguished search for survivors. To his horror, this cameraman discovers that the haunting screams are of his grandmother, pregnant aunt and 4 cousins. As he keeps the camera rolling, he rushes one of the children in his arms to the nearest clinic. But the hospitals are no places of safety. In fact, quite the opposite, because they too are being targeted specifically. 13 of Eastern Ghouta's hospitals have been bombed in the last 72 hours. Doctors in the clinic still functioning say they can no longer save the most critical cases.
It is very hard. It's a very difficult decision. But what can we do?
The relentless airstrikes and shelling have not only reduced Eastern Ghouta to ruins, they've also driven people to hide and live underground in basements. This is the last refuge for Eastern Ghouta's 400,000 civilians, especially the most vulnerable, the children. But even now, this last hiding place is being specifically targeted too. Dr. Ahmed Tarakchi works with Syrian doctors in Eastern Ghouta, and he told me bunker buster bombs causing damage to basements like this had left people with nowhere to hide.
The families right now are only able to stay in the basements on their houses and so on. And many families actually are getting together in each basement. They have very limited access to food or water. They don't have any electricity on those basements. And they're praying that those missiles being fired are not hitting their own basement.
It's hard to see how Eastern Ghouta can survive as President Assad destroys the last rebel-held areas in Syria. Ragioma, ITV News.